As we are born into a Jewish family, we had no choice. We were born to a Jewish mother, which means we are Jewish. And as life continues from birth on, some of us are fortunate to grow up in a Jewish family, in a Jewish tradition, in a Jewish community, and you have studied about your religion, and you know the traditions, and you follow it the best you can. But some of us did not. Some of us have become assimilated, and we did not have a chance to have a good Jewish education or to be brought up in the Jewish environment. And all we know is that we're Jewish. And I want you to know that when you are born to a Jewish mother, you are as Jewish and holy as Moses and King Solomon and all the great Jews of all time. Because being Jewish has nothing to do with your level of observance, how traditional you are, or how observant you are. It has to do with your essence, which is the soul that God gave you when you were born. God entrusted us with a body, and God put us on this world and told us that you are going to be my ambassador to do good in this world. So God gave a soul into our body to sustain us, to keep us alive. This body is a sanctuary. This body that's on loan to us actually belongs to God. It doesn't belong to us. God gave it to us. Just like God created Adam, the very first human being, out of earth. The word Adam is from the Hebrew word Adamah, which means earth. The same thing that when we finish our journey in this world and we pass away, our body needs to be returned to the earth. And this is an important information that many people don't know. That in Judaism, to die as a Jew means to be buried in a Jewish cemetery. Cremation is prohibited by all means. It's the antithesis to anything Jewish. Especially in our generation, that we are just decades away from the Holocaust, where 6 million of our brothers and sisters and children were cremated. We cannot bear for another Jewish body to be burned. When a person finishes the journey of life, it is incumbent upon them to respect their body, to return it back to its creator the way God told us he wants it to. If we take that in mind and realizing that as your journey comes to an end, you definitely want to do the right thing, what's for you and for your whole family, to make sure that you do get to be buried in a Jewish cemetery, to make the provisions ahead of time in your will, in your trust, so that your family should not have to make these hard decisions, that this is a decision that you have already made for 3,300 years. This is how Jewish people live and die as a Jew. When you are buried properly, according to the Jewish tradition, you will earn eternal rest. You would be at peace forever because you have followed the very last deed that you're able to do in your life appropriately. No matter what your life has been until now, this is your chance to finish off, to die as a Jew. I share this with you because over the 40 years that I have been a rabbi, I've had many families who have suffered losses and were not aware how cremation is against Jewish law. That the only way you could be buried is to be buried in the ground. And it was only because of ignorance, of not knowing, not realizing how terrible it would be to cremate a Jew, especially in our generation. Our sages have taught us that when you prepare ahead of time, make provisions in your lifetime, you will be blessed with long years. Studying Torah, praying, being an active Jew certainly helps lengthen your years as well. God bless you. God loves you.